Hey, morning, what's going on? I just got done with an intense full body workout. Feeling a little drained now. I'll probably eat me something and take me a nap, all right? So real quick, this is for the morbidly obese, you know? When it comes to weight loss, I got some tips for y'all, man. This information has always been out there. First off, I used to be morbidly obese myself. Put a picture on the screen. True Pillsbury Doughboy, woohoo, right? So don't worry about these diet fasts like keto, paleo diet, pescatarian diet, because majority of y'all gonna backslide, you know? Because you gonna want to have a donut, you gonna want like a bowl of Reese's PC Puffs, you gonna want snacks, you know? You don't want to restrain yourself, and you're gonna just drive yourself nuts, you know? My advice to y'all, man, learn how to count macros, all right? Macros, what are macros? So you got carbohydrates, protein, and fats. So correct me if I'm wrong, but 1 gram of carbohydrate is 4 calories, 1 gram of protein is 4 calories, and 1 gram of fat, I believe, is like 9 calories. You know? So learn to count your macros, all right? From there on, as you learn about macros, you use ChatGPT to learn about macros, right? Let's go into calorie counting. So you need to figure out how much of a calorie deficit you need to be in to lose body fat, all right? So once you get to that point, step 2, resistance training. I don't care if it's free weights, machines, or resistance bands. You need to do resistance training. You need to build muscle, all right? There's so many benefits to that, but that's a whole nother story. But you want to avoid as much loose skin as possible, all right? Step 3, some form of cardio. You know, I recommend walking in your beginning stages or bicycling. You know, get on a bicycle. If walking is too hard for you, you're so big you can't walk, man, try bicycling. You got a recumbent bike. Try that. Get a gym membership. You just sit down, you pedal, all right? So you get aggressive with it. You can lose over 100 pounds in 1 year, or you can take your time with it, about 10 pounds a month. Well, actually, that's 120 pounds a year. You lose 10 pounds a month, but yeah. But you get real aggressive with it, or you can take your time with this. But you have to learn how to what a macros is, and you gotta learn about calorie deficits. That way, you can still have those pleasures from time to time. You got a sweet tooth, I'll say like, hey, my calorie intake for the day is 2,000 calories. I had 1,500 of Whole Foods. Now I got 500 calories of snacks I can play around with. So you want to have a bag of chips? Get you a bag of chips, you know? Because I'm telling you, man, if you drive yourself nuts, you probably won't gonna make it, man. You're just gonna binge eat a whole box of Twinkies and stuff. I know from experience, I'm telling you. You know, binge eating a whole box of Twinkies and like in 2 days, you know, it won't really hinder your